Good morning, everybody. Great
Good
to have you
morning.
here.
Good
Yeah,
morning.
Good
fantastic.
morning. Good
I just,
morning.
I'll just say welcome, Sherry, welcome, Lance,
Morning.
welcome, Macy, welcome,
Thank
Tony,
you.
welcome, Christina, welcome, Stan, Stella, welcome, Doni, welcome, Sahil, welcome, Kim, welcome, Kathy. Great to have you all here. Welcome, my beautiful daughter, Macy. We have Tanya, Dr. Tanya joining us as well. So let's have her join. So let me introduce her, or at least welcome her. So, welcome, Dr. Tanya. Great to have you here as well. And we have a great program for you. So, the process that works here is very simple. We will have Cathy Heiter as our featured guest speaker today for about 20 minutes. Then we'll open it up from question and answers, comments. And then from 10:30 to 11, my beautiful daughter Macy will be creating the different group, so what do you call that, rooms, breakout rooms. And because of those breakout rooms, you'll be connected with one-to-one person for about 6 minutes, 3 minutes each. So make sure you keep a timer to say, hey, I got to speak for 3 minutes, let the other speak for 3 minutes, stuff like that. So you get to introduce, then you come out of the court or the breakout rooms, then we'll put you in another breakout room. So you'll have two or three breakout rooms to give you a sense to and chance to meet other people. So welcome him, Gauri. She's here as well. Good to see you. Good to see Harumi here as well. We have people from a lot of different parts of the country. In fact, why don't we do this? Just give your name and where you are from. Nothing else. We are not looking for a promotion here at this moment. So we'll start with Macy.
Macy Baxi, Palm Coast, Florida.
Perfect. Lancelot.
Lancelot Theobald Jr. from New York City.
Perfect. Tony and then Christina.
Tony Carringer in Palm Coast, Florida.
Christina Simmons, Bushnell, Florida.
Stella and then Donnie.
Stella Brown, Jacksonville, Florida.
I'm Mariette, Port Orange, Florida.
Okay, great. Sahil and then Kim.
Saho Bakshi, also Palm Coast, Florida.
Kim Bakshi from Palm Coast, Florida.
Kathy and then him go.
Cathy Heiter, Palm Coast, Florida, by way of Long Island, New York.
Yo, let's go.
I am Himgori Alvi. I am from Royal Oak, Michigan.
Thank you. Harumi and then Tanya.
Harumi Anderson, Columbus, Indiana. Thank you.
Wow.
Tanya Lee, Wesley Chapel, Florida.
Sherry.
Sherry Young, Bunnell, Florida.
Okay, fantastic. So we have a great opportunity here. So we will spotlight Cathy. Cathy has become a great friend. I've just known her for a year, but within 1 year, we have developed a very close relationship. She's a phenomenal person, a phenomenal heart. She's a Gold Star mother. She took on a challenge, has been able to help Gold Star families all over the country. And for those who are not aware of Gold Star mom is special and she will tell you her story as well. And she's a real estate agent, very successful. She's also previously, she held the seat of city councilor in Palm Coast, and she's really big on supporting veterans and veteran families. She just recently published 3 books. I'm helping her get them on Amazon, and I look forward to supporting her in her journey as she will be at the TEDx Lake Mary speaking on November 16th as well. So please welcome my wonderful friend, Cathy Hyde.
Hey, Cathy.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So, thank you so much for the introduction, Minesh. And Minesh said that we have known each other for a year, but it seems like we've known each other much longer than that because we have developed some relationship as not only friends, but also as business relationship and everything else that comes along with that. So it's an honor for me to be here this morning. And I really was honored when Manish asked me to speak about legacy, loyalty, and real estate with a purpose, because when I thought about it, I said, wow, I should really be able to highlight that. So anyway, I want to begin by just saying this. It's really strange how a simple knock on the door can change your entire trajectory in life and change your journey through life so unexpectedly. That's what happened to me. And that's how my real estate journey actually got started with what I do in terms of my loyalty, legacy, and supporting the community and veterans and so many of our people that have served our country. So I am a Gold Star mother. I lost my youngest son in Iraq in 2003. He was 22 years old. And I moved here to Palm Coast, Florida in 2005. I had no idea at that time that I was going to become a realtor. I really was just unfocused about what was going to happen because my whole world changed after I lost my son in Iraq. And before I moved here, I actually went through a series of trials and tribulations before I came. I'm not going to make it real long and not going to go into a lot of detail, but I'm the parent that actually spearheaded the movement to increase the death benefit for the armed forces. I met former President George W. Bush in 2004 and was able to submit the first bill to Congress asking them to guarantee adequate life insurance for America's troops. Because when I lost my youngest son in Iraq, he only had a $10,000 death benefit, and that was just heartbreaking and devastating for me. So in 2010, I decided, well, there's no jobs here in Florida for me. I had been self-employed my whole entire adult life. So I said, well, let me try real estate. So I got my real estate license. But I have to tell you this. When I started in real estate, I was not in love with real estate. I just felt like, I can do real estate, but I don't want to just do real estate. I don't want to be like every other realtor that's out there to sell the next property, do the next deal, chase the next dollar. And that's what I saw when I came here and got involved in real estate. And I said, that's just not me. That's not the kind of life I live. I'm the type of person that's determined to live my life with passion and a purpose. So that's when I found out about Homes for Heroes. So I said, wow, this would really be a great connection for me. So I decided to become a representative for Homes for Heroes. If any of you are familiar with Homes for Heroes, it's a program that helps veterans and also first responders, military families that are looking to buy or sell homes. So that's how I got started. I said, wow, this is something I can do to really connect my passion and my love to real estate that would really drive me and fuel me to really want to work hard at this because it has such a purpose and it means so much to me in terms of remembering my son and remembering all of those that have served this country. So it became very profound for me. So that's how I began to create a legacy in real estate. I became known as the Gold Star Mother, who's the realtor here in Palm Coast. I was involved with all the veterans organizations. I promoted myself to all the veterans organizations. All the Gold Star families became very involved, and that's how I decided to live my life and live my legacy and build my real estate business all at the same time. I never wanted to make my real estate business about money. For me, my real estate business was about building relationships, creating a legacy, connecting with people on a much higher level than just selling them a property. I wanted to become a part of their life. From the moment I met them through the whole entire home buying or selling process, I wanted to have a connection. This is what I needed to fuel my passion for real estate. And it worked. So here I am, 15 years later. I'm still a thriving realtor here in Palm Coast, and my business has grown tremendously. I'm still connected with all the veterans organizations. I've done so many things to help out veterans, our first responders, Gold Star military families, and I continue to do so as I move forward in my passion. So one thing that goes along with this is that I went through a period of grief, but through that grief, I found a much deeper calling to honor my son's life and all the others that have served our country. And real estate became a vessel in order for me to do that. It's amazing how we can take things like that and it's It's a job, it's work, but we can connect our whole entire life around it and just enjoy getting up every single morning and going to work and saying to yourself, you know, I'm out here for a purpose, a reason. This is my passion. And the next family that I meet, I just want to be able to help them in whatever way that I can to either sell their home, get into their first home, and enjoy the journey to getting there. So this became my passion. It gave me a platform to help the families find security, find peace, hope, and things that I've searched for in my own life. So this was incredible for me. The loyalty. Through my real estate and through building my relationships with the families that I've helped and the veterans that I've helped, more than just here in Florida, I've actually sold property throughout the country. Joined real estate with other families through referral programs and thus wise. So I'm able to help seniors, caregivers, and I'm able to do it with dignity because I'm true and I'm loyal to these people. From the moment I meet them, I tell them all the time when I meet them, you know, I don't want to just sell you a house. I want to sell you a future. I want to sell you a part of your dream. I want you to be happy once this deal is over with. And the main thing is, when we're all said and done and we get to that closing table, I want to come to your home and I want to be able to break bread with you. That is how I run my real estate business and make it so successful because it's not about the money. It's about building the next relationship. I've walked with widows who were starting over after losing their husband, veterans, and with young couples unlocking the door to their first home. My job isn't just to close the deal. It's about them help to turn the next page with dignity, hope, and confidence. That's what I call a purpose-driven real estate business. It's my purpose. It's my passion. How much more time do I have, Manish? Am I okay with time?
Oh, you are okay on time. Another 5, 7 minutes.
Oh, okay. I've always believed that true service doesn't end at the closing table. And that's why I've written my last 3 books here. And I have people to thank for this because truly this became a part of my passion because of my relationship with the Baxi family. My first book was for the first-time home buyer or anyone that wants to buy or sell a home. Second book was for the seller who is looking to sell their home. And these are guidebooks that will guide them through the selling process, the home buying process. And the one that I'm most passionate about, and my most recent one, is the Veterans Path to Buying a Home with VA Financing, because many veterans and people as a whole don't really understand the loan process. And many realtors are actually afraid of the VA loan process and kind of stray away for it. I was even told to, don't deal with a VA financing when I first started in real estate. And I looked at people and I said, what are you talking about? I said, it can't be that difficult. And this is what I do. So I'm very proud of this. And I have to thank Minesh Baxi. All 3 of these books are actually dedicated to Minesh Baxi and his family, Macy, Kim Baxi, and Sahil, because truly they all helped me to accomplish getting these 3 books published. And that's only been since January of this year. So within 6 months, they have helped me to publish 3 books. And I'm on my 4th, which is my memoir. The other thing that I want to share with you is thoughts about your own business and how you manage it, because this not only works in real estate, it works in any business that you're in. So you have to decide, what is your legacy going to be with your business? Who are you loyal to in your work? And how can you add purpose and passion to your work life and create a legacy all at the same time. So I am very thankful to be able to be here this morning and just share just a small part of my story. And it truly is just a small part of my story. I have a long history here, over 20 years, and hope to get to share more of my story with you in the future. So I'd like to connect with you or collaborate with you. And let you know that I live my life with a purpose, and I'd love to hear from you. Together, let's build more than just home. Let's build meaning to everything that we do. Thank you.
Cathy, that was powerful. And again, your story amazing. I know that story personally from what you have shared with me. For somebody who went through a lot of grief, having a child die at a very young age. How old was Randy? How old was your
Excuse
son?
me?
How old was your
Oh,
son?
he was 22. And actually, this coming July 24th, within the next week and a half or so, it will mark the 22nd year of the anniversary of his death in New York. So I'll be going there to visit his gravesite on the 24th of this month.
Well, thanks for sharing that. And
Yes.
you took that grief, and not only did you channel it in a proper way, but because of you, the life insurance benefit, which was only $10,000 for the Ghost
Yes.
family, now it is at least what, $100,000 now?
No, it's actually $400,000.
Wow.
At the
There,
time that I
Vance is
lost my
correcting me.
son,
Correct.
when I
Yeah.
lost my son, the maximum was $250,000. It's
Wow.
now $400,000. The gratuity was $6,000. It's now $100,000. And here in the state of Florida, they also have come up with an additional $75,000 death benefit for service members that lived in the state of Florida and were lost while serving active duty. And they've also increased the benefits for spouses, for the children of the fallen. So this one bill, which was named after my son, the HR 3436, the Raheem Tyson Hyder Life Insurance for America's Troops, it just started a chain reaction to changing all the policy about the death benefit for our armed forces. And that's with every branch of service. And I tell you, I am so proud that I can sit here today, 22 years later, and say that I was a part of making that happen for our armed forces members. Every time I think about it, all it does is just fuel my passion to do more. I'm actually in the process of building a health and wellness serenity ranch here in Bunnell, Florida, and there's someone here from Bunnell, Florida. It's on Lancewood Street in Bunnell. I'm in the process of raising funds for it. So if anyone is looking or would like to donate, I am always open to talking to you about donating or being a sponsor for the ranch. And this ranch will be for veterans, first responders, Gold Star military families, and also local community where they can come and gather. We'll have serenity gardens there, wellness retreats. They'll be able to come there to talk to counselors about PTSD, traumatic brain injury, all different types of counseling. And also they will be able to talk to veteran service officers in terms of getting their veterans VA benefits.
Wow. So thank you, Cathy. So I want to not be remiss. Who here? So speak up your name if you have served in the military. So go ahead, and who has served here in the military? Let's recognize people. Tony, thank you so much.
Tony, thank you for your service.
Yes. I'm sure there are a couple of people as well. And
I'm sorry. Thank you for your service, Tony.
yeah, thank you so much for doing it. So
Dr. Tanya.
yeah, that's what her camera was
Thank you,
off. So
Tanya.
so
Thank you
Tanya
very
has
much
been
for
in the
your
service
service.
as well, military service.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you, Tanya.
Her mute button may not be working as well. So that's fantastic. So let's do this. If somebody has a question for Cathy, go ahead and ask the question.
Love questions.
I'd like to know, how did you turn, that's a devastating loss, to have your younger son lost at such a young age, 22. How did you turn that grief into the fuel that ignites that full potential that's inside of you?
I tell you what, Lance, it took a lot of courage. And I was actually thinking about it this morning because here I was a hairdresser at the time in New York. And here I was, I'd lost my son. I knew absolutely nothing about the armed forces, the service. I just knew my son was serving and he was going to come home. And when he didn't make it home, he didn't even know that there was a death benefit. I was clueless. But it took all the courage in me to stand up and fight. And I knew within a matter of about 2 days that the media was going to soon show up because he was the first soldier that was killed from Long Island, New York. So it was huge media. And I knew that I was going to have to stand up and speak up. And I just welled up the courage to do it. And from that day on, that's all I've done. I've just had to keep building my courage to get Cathy, don't stop talking about it. I've testified before Congress on behalf of military families. Every time I had the opportunity to talk about my son and all those that had served this country, because it was such a great loss to not only myself, but to so many other families, and I got it. And everyone doesn't have a voice. So I pretty much became the voice for many Gold Star families out there that did not have the courage to speak. And I continue to do so.
So it's like you stepped through your fears and kind of moved forward and kind of figured it out as you went on. So that's
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because really, it took courage. And there was a fear there. And there was, I was approaching the unknown. I never dreamed that I would even meet the president of the United States twice in 1 week. But here I was, and I was like, okay, I got to go and meet the president. So I got up and I went and met the president. I just kept going from there. It became every opportunity I got, it just fueled my passion to do more. And I'm still that very same way to this day. If I'm given the opportunity to talk about my love and my passion for these armed forces members and all these brave men and women that saved this country, I'm there. I want a part of it.
Well, you're definitely doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, because we will be in a couple of minutes breaking up into speed networking as well. Does anybody else have any question, comment for Cathy? That was a very good question, Lancelot. Thank you.
Thank you, Lance.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And I'd like to say also that I have had the opportunity to be on Lance's, one of his very first podcasts, it was, right, Lance?
Yeah.
On reinvention, and Lance interviewed me about how I was able to reinvent my life and myself. And that's something that we all need to keep in mind too, is that life doesn't just end once you accomplish something. We must continue to grow. We must keep looking for that next chapter in our life, because if we don't, we become stagnant. And again, that's something I never want to do. I don't want to become stagnant. I want to go out there. I want to keep promoting, living my dream, honoring, remembering, and doing whatever I can to continue to grow in this life and on this journey that I've been put on.
Well, that's what this group is all about, is learning and growing together. Now, I know everybody did not get a chance to say their name and where they are from. And Donnie, by the way, do you know Brett Lindquist? Yeah, Brett Lindquist. So Brett Lindquist, I've known him for 25 years. I haven't talked to him in a while now. Did he move to California or is he still in Florida?
No, he's still around.
Okay. Yeah, if you talk to him, say hi. I will reach out to him as well. Great.
I see him every once in a while. I absolutely will.
Yeah, absolutely. And my son says you are a Passport Orange mayor as well.
Yes, I did that for 8 years, and I'm still trying to figure out why I had term limits and Congress doesn't.
That is a good point. I agree with you. I agree with you. Congress should have term limits, is what I would say as well. So let's go around quickly saying your name and where you're from, nothing more than that, just because I know a couple of more people joined us just now. And then Macy will start the breakout room at 10:30. So,
Excuse me, minute. Did you get my message? I have to leave at 10:30.
okay, thanks for being here, Lancelot. I appreciate
I
it.
still got
Yeah.
3 minutes though. I got 3 minutes. I don't want to leave until I have to.
Yes, and I appreciate your
enjoying this.
participation. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you in person in Florida, at least in November. So,
Yes.
so just say your name again and where you are from. So we'll start with Lancelot.
Oh, hi. A pleasure to be here, Lancelot Theobald. I'm from New York City.
Thank you. And his movies are coming out. One is already out, The Security Guard, and which is a phenomenal movie. It's in the very final stages of Cannes Film Festival, correct?
Yeah, it's that's one of the biggest, if I may, one of the biggest film festivals in the world. It's a semifinalist in that. But I'm also we're in production right now doing a film called The Veteran. And this is for you, Cathy. And I have a lead in this.
Call on me.
Yes, look out for that. It's been
Okay.
an honor to
Yeah, we
shoot.
will screen the movie locally. Well, why don't we do that? We'll screen. And
Yes.
he's going to be, I don't know if you can talk about your role, but do you want to say what your role is?
I have a lead in the movie, and I play a billionaire who takes in a veteran after the government and the country turns its back on our hero. So it shines a light on some of the things that we have done to our veterans, but it's a humanitarian story about one man who takes a homeless person and cleans them up and gives them a job. So it's a great story, but it also shines a light on how we treat our homeless and treat our veterans, sometimes our real heroes. So
The
I'm
one which is
proud.
out already is called The Security Guard, and you can
Yes.
see it on Amazon Prime and so on. So thank you.
Well, it's already locked on Fox Soul, Peacock, so it's doing well, but it comes out in 2020. But enough about me. I'm sorry. Let's talk.
No, I
Just
think
have
it
a
was
quick
worthwhile
question,
for us to.
Lance.
Yeah. And
Is that movie The Vet based on a true story that you're familiar with about a veteran that you knew?
No.
Okay.
The
Great.
producer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Well,
So,
it is a true
Christina.
story. It happens.
Sorry. Go ahead. Tony and Christina.
I'm Tony Carringer, and I am in Palm Coast, Florida.
Christina Simmons, Bushnell, Florida.
Stella and then Donnie.
My name is Stella Brown.
Mortgage firm.
I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Thank you.
I'm Burnett with the mortgage firm. I'm in Port Orange, Florida.
Thank you. Sahil.
Hi, my name is Sahil Bakshi, Palm Coast, Florida.
I think everybody knows where Cathy's from.
Yes, I'm from Palm Coast, Florida, but I'd just like to add that if any of you have an organization that might be interested in having a speaker to come in and speak on the topics that I just spoke on, I would be more than happy to do so. And I will put my phone number in the chat.
Thank you. And put your information in the chat. I would say LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever the links are.
Yes.
People can get hold of you. I will send out an email with everybody's information as well. And respectfully connect with people, build relationships. That's what this is all about. So Harumi and then Ariel.
Hi, good morning. Harumi Anderson in Columbus, Indiana. Thank you.
I am Ariel Faith in Lake Helen, Florida.
Kim and then Dr. Tanya Lee.
Kim Baxi from Palm Coast, Florida, formerly from Detroit, Michigan.
Tanya Lee, Wesley Chapel, Florida.
Himgori and then Shraddha.
I am Himgari Alve. I am from Royal Oak, Michigan.
Hi, I'm Shraddha and I'm based in New Delhi, India.
Thank you. Katie is here. Katie, welcome.
Hi, sorry I'm late in the middle of people walking in and out. I'm Katie. I work in Palm Coast, Florida. Good to see so many smiling faces. That makes a Friday better.
Thank you. So I forgot to ask few people. I know Christina came because of me, Ariel, and so on and so forth. So Katie as well. Shraddha, how did you find out about us?
Well, I received your message on LinkedIn about this networking event. I thought why not give it a shot and meet new people? So yeah.
Thank you. What time is it now? 8 p.m.?
Yeah, it's 8 p.m.
And Stella and Katie came because of our introduction as well. Donnie, who invited you today?
It helps if I unmute there a little bit. So he reached out to me. I guess he got my contact through Macy, and I'd done a podcast with her in the past.
Thank you.
Just reaching out.
Well, thank you so much for joining here.